Well, hey, parents from Greater Things Christian School. It's Mr. Harris here. It's January 31st, 2018. And as I shared with you last week through our weekly update, today would be the day that re-enrollment opens for the 2018-2019 school year. It's sort of hard to believe that we have made it through 6 months of this school year, and tomorrow will be February the 1st, but it goes by really fast. So just wanted to give you a little bit of an update. Some of you may have some common questions that you have about what re-enrollment's all about, and some other questions about what we're doing next year and what our plans are. And of course, we believe Scripture teaches that we make our plans, but the Lord directs our steps. And so we plan as best we can and trust God for our future. It's part of the faith process and trusting God for what He has for us next. So I just wanted to answer some basic questions that you might have. First of all, some of you may be new to the school, that you weren't with us last year, may not be familiar with Christian school processing and what re-enrollment is all about. Every year in January, sometime in January, this year for us, it's here at the end of January, starting in February, current parents that have students at our school have an opportunity to re-enroll their children for the coming year, and that accomplishes several things. One, it communicates with the school about how many students from our current group plan to stay with us for the next school year, so it helps us with planning purposes for classroom sizes. It also allows us to have some idea about how many teachers that we will need for the coming school year, about hiring new teachers rather, and so we open up a window of a couple of weeks into January to the middle of February before we accept new applications and enrollment from new students. We give our current parents opportunities to get their seat for their child secured for the coming school year. So in re-enrollment, you pay a fee, which is communicating with us, hey, it's a non-refundable enrollment fee. It's once a year that allows us to know that you're coming back, tells us that we can hire teachers because we know we have enough students to justify doing that. And so for this year, for current families, the student re-enrollment fee is $150. That holds your spot for the 2018-19 school year. It's not refundable, but it holds your spot for the coming year. So it allows us to know that you're coming back and gives us some idea of what our student population is going to be, at least from our current students. And we hope and pray that the majority of our students will stay with us. We pretty much know that we won't hit 100% re-enrollment because we've had communication with parents before the school year started that this was just a one-year experience for their child, perhaps in preschool or whatever. But we're hoping of our current 64 students to be in the high 40s or low 50s in re-enrollment. That would be our goal. And so if we could get to in the mid-70s or low 80s by August of 2018, it would put us in a really good spot for a good solid year for our 6th year. We're about to complete our 5th year. So I hope that answers the question about what re-enrollment is, why it's necessary, and that kind of thing. There is a curriculum and technology fee just like last year. It's for transitional kindergartners and up. Not preschool. It's $300, and that's once a year. That $300 fee is not due until the end of June of this coming summer. So you could pay on that over the next 4 or 5 months, or pay it all at once if you'd prefer, either in the office or through Parents Web when you pay your bill if you'd like to. It helps us be able to purchase the curriculum that we need and the extra resources that we need, and helps us pay for our technology needs as it relates to our computers. We have about 30 computers that we pay on, so it helps us be able to take care of that. But that's for transitional kindergarten and up. So wanted you to know about that. And then, of course, I know that some of you are asking, well, what about tuition, though? Is that going up? Tuition is not going up. Tuition's the same price that it is this year for next year, so we're not raising tuition. We are giving parents the opportunity that have their accounts caught up by the end of the school year, that if you would prefer to enter into a 12-month program in June of this coming summer, you can pay tuition over those 12 months. And if your curriculum and technology fee is paid, of course, if you have a transitional kindergartner or above that, if your enrollment fee, of course, re-enrollment fee, and your curriculum and technology fee is paid, you could do a 12-month plan, which would be $375 a month over 12 months, so that your payment's a little bit less each month. If you prefer to do that, then we'll have some other, when you go in to do the re-enrollment online, you'll see other options that you can choose. We still have our discounts in place. If you work in fire, police, a paramedic, a nurse, it's a 10% off of tuition, but we can't combine that discount with other discounts, like if you pay in full by this spring, we can take 10% off of your tuition amount, but we can't double that up with like a discount for people that work in police or fire or such as that. So it's and we have sibling discounts. If you have a second child, it's $800 off their tuition. If you have a third, it's $1,600 off, and then it stays that same amount for every child after 3 if you have more. Another question you might have is, well, what grades are you offering for the 2018-19 school year? As of today, January 31st, our plan is to offer, again, preschool for 3 and 4-year-olds. Mostly 3.5-year-olds is what we're looking at for the 18-19 school year for the youngest age, and of course 4-year-olds, and then transitional kindergarten and up, adding an additional grade on and going up through 7th grade, with the hope that in the 2019-20 school year we can complete the 8th grade year, where we plan right now to stop and just go up through 8th grade. So we do plan to do 7th grade for next year. Of course, all of this is contingent upon, as we go do our promotion for the spring, February and beyond, trying to get more students in, to have enough students to justify doing that. But I believe that we will be there. So just wanted to be upfront with you about that. Some of you may be asking about what about teachers for next year? What I know for right now is that Miss Ginger and Miss Sarah are staying with us to teach in preschool next year. Mrs. Parker and Miss Gretchen are going to continue to work with the 1st and 2nd grade age, where they're basically split up most of the day, getting 1st grade work together, just 1st grade with a teacher, and 2nd grade with a different teacher. And 3rd and 4th, we plan, as of right now, to have Miss Cazone continue to teach that age group. And then when we get above that, I will be continuing to teach some different subjects in the 5th grade and 7th grade. Right now, we're just opening up 6th grade. We don't have 5th graders this year that are going to be moving on to 6th grade. So, it's a little bit of an odd pairing, but we're going to be doing some online classes, a couple of them through Liberty University Online Academy, most likely with science, and maybe one other thing, or maybe just one. Some of that's still being worked out, planned for right now, but most likely bringing someone else on to assist me and help me with that. But yet we're still in the planning process for that. So those things may be adjusted just slightly, at least for 3rd grade and up. As we move into the spring, there could be a pairing where we just loop the 3rd and 4th that's currently in school and make that a 4th and 5th combination group, and have Mrs. Cazone teach, maybe getting her a little bit of assistance or help to split that up some. But we'll see how that works out, and what our re-enrollment looks like, and what new applications and new students that we have. And I wish that I could tell you that a lot of that had been worked out as of right now, but it's a long time until August, so we're just trying, as we're getting to this process, to work out some of these things and get them better clarified. And as quickly as we can do that, we're going to communicate that with you. So here it is, January the 31st. We're going to be planning some open houses for February and March, and we'll let you know more about that, so that you can come in and meet your child's teacher for the next year. We would be grateful for your help in helping promote the school. You'll see some things online for some of our advertising campaigns, and maybe even where we're looking for a teacher. One thing I forgot to mention, Miss Bradley shared with me that she's not planning to return next year to teach kindergarten, so we're going to be looking for a new kindergarten teacher. We're not leaving on any kind of bad terms. It's just she's looking to do some other things, and so we're thankful for last school year and this year that she's been here. She'll be finishing up, of course, the rest of this school year, but we will be looking for a new kindergarten teacher for next year, and we'll keep you apprised of that as time goes on. So we're excited about the new school year that will be coming here in about 6 months. And I just wanted to let you know where we were in the process as of today, January the 31st, 2018. And I wanted to let you know that if you have questions about this, any of the things that I've covered in this, if you want some clarification or you just want to know about something other than this that has to do with re-enrollment, please reach out to us either through Dojo, or you can email us or catch us in the car line or call me at the school. I may not be able to answer right when you call and talk with you just at that moment, but I'll get back with you about that. And we appreciate your support. We're thankful to partner with you for this school year and hopefully for years to come. And be looking for, you should get an email that will have a link to this video in it. So hope that you will go through that process. Let us know how we can help you, and we look forward to talking to you more as we proceed through the rest of this school year. God bless you.